Hey YouTube, it's Lip Balm Queen here. Just want to get on here today and I wanted to do my Project Pan update. This will be my second month doing this. I'm so excited because I have really had some great progress with my palette. As you all know, if you have already been watching my channel and you've been keeping up with my Project Pan, I did do an update last month and I will link that in the description box down below in case you want to watch that. But I decided to pan, for this year of 2017, I wanted to pan my Urban Decay Vice palette. This is the Vice 3, I think it is, and I have a duplicate of this palette. That's why I wanted to pan this one. I had two. They were both gifted to me. One was one that had kind of been used a little bit, and one I have that's never been touched. So I'm super excited for this. I want to share my progress on this because I've really had some great success this month. So the mirror looks terrible, so I'm going to try to flip it to where the mirror doesn't show so I can not blind you guys. But here is the progress that I have made. And as you can see, I have a lot that has pan showing, and then I have a few that are empty. And as you know, last Sin was one that my cousin, she had this palette before me, and she completely used this one up. So this one was completely gone when I started. And I did have some pan showing in some of the shadows like here. But I did hit pan on Sonic last month. I was so excited for that. And then I finished Bobby Dazzle last month. Right here. It was only a chunk of it when I was beginning the Project Pan. So I ended up using that up. And then this month, I've had such great progress in this because I hit pan on Truth last month. And then this month, it's got a huge amount of pan showing. And this one here, what is this one called? Downfall. I hit some major pan on that. And then, lo and behold, Truth, I had just hit pan on last month and it's already gone. Like, that was like more of the whitish beige color that I use as highlight a lot and I use as around the brow. So of course it got used quite a bit. So that is my progress so far on this palette. I have made a good dent in the color Lucky, which is like this goldish shade right here. I have a good dip in that. And I've been using this like crazy, so I'm super excited to tell you guys my progress in this because I really am proud of myself on this because this is a very big palette with a lot of different variety of colors. And I decided, since I'm out of my white shade in my palette, I did say last month in my update that I was going to add a palette in that had more lighter colors if I ran out of them in this palette. And I'm going to add in my Naked Basics 1 palette. And as you can see, I have already hit pan on Naked 2 on this palette. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to use more of these colors here so I can, you know, add in on this palette here since I'm out of the shade I always use. So I'm going to add this palette in as well just to, you know, get use out of these colors here. These whiter shades, I mean. I'm excited for this, and I really love this palette anyways. This is such a good travel palette. But I wanted to kind of add this in with the Urban Decay palette. That way I can get good use out of both of them. So that is my update on my palette. And I do have some makeup products that I did finish that I also am panning as well. And let me share them with you guys. I might not go through everything, but I am going to show you some stuff that I have been using. I have been using my Ofra eyebrow pencil. As you can tell, it's getting really tiny, but I've been using that like crazy. I love this. I got this in like an Ipsy bag a couple months ago, and I really love it, so I use that daily. And as I told you guys last time, my Too Faced Shadow Insurance Primer is about completely gone. This is all air, and I have just a tiny bit left in this tube, so I will be using this up completely. And then I will be using my e.l.f. Frozen base to finish this up. I have been using this as well. I've got a good dip in it now, better than I had last month, but I'm going to be using that to finish it up after I use the Too Faced Shadow Primer. And mascara use, I have been using the Mad Lash Black Mascara from the Balm. This is in my 5 products to use before Cinco de Mayo project pan. And I've actually used this quite a bit. This is not a good mascara by itself, in my opinion. This is the wand. It's such a weird wand, but it does the trick. It's really starting to dry out a little bit, so I've been using the Maybelline Rocket Volume Express with it. I got this as I got it like a really good deal at Target one day, so I've been using that as well. So both of them, I use this one on the, I use it first, then I use this on the top. So I've been kind of combining them two, using those. And I've also been using my CoverGirl Supersizer. It's about shot, so I've been using it as well. Here it is. Digging through my makeup basket, guys. It's still got some life to it, but it's about gone. That's why I kind of added in the Maybelline Rocket Volume Rocket, because I've been kind of using all 3 mascaras, the Mad Lash, the Maybelline Rocket Volume, and the CoverGirl Supersizer. So I'm kind of all over the place with mascara, but I was so excited to kind of add them all in and use them at the same time. Then I have a lip product that is the Pearless Daily Lip Nourisher with mango and shea butter. This is on my project pan for used by Cinco de Mayo, and I only have like maybe this much left of this product, but I absolutely love this. I use this every day before I put on any lip products at all, like any lipsticks or anything, because it really moisturizes your lips before you apply any lipstick. So I'm really excited for this, and I'm almost done with it. I did finish up my Wet n Wild blush, the Fergie Center Stage collection. This one was in Brush with Danger. I completely used it up, and I was so happy because this was such a nice blush, but I was very happy to be done with it. And then I used my LA Color pressed powder up completely. It is gone. It has this little mirror, but I did keep it to show you guys. I was super excited for this because this was a really good powder for only $1 at Dollar Tree, so I really liked it. Then the other lip products that I have been using is the CoverGirl Old Sugar and Jelly, and I have used it up quite a bit since last month. I really love that. I use that every day. And then I like to apply this over top of it, and this is the pH Matchmaker Physician Formula lipstick, or like a lip gloss, I mean. And this one here looks like this, has a little brush applicator. And this one you can use, there's a light on top so you can see how much your progress has been. And if you can look closely, down here you'll see like a line like right through here. That's where my product is. That's all I have left in this. So I am super excited for this, and I'm glad this one has a light so I can show my progress in it, because sometimes in glosses it's really hard. I don't know if you can see it, but there's my progress. I only have like this much left of the actual lip product, so I'm excited for this. I really do love this color. And then I am using, I'm all over the place with bronzer. I have a bronzer that I was using for my project pan. It's the Physician Formula bronzer with the hearts. And I started to use the blush, which you can tell I've got a dent in it. And the blush started to kind of break my face out a little bit. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. So I kind of went back to my Makeup Revolution Shimmer Brick in Radiant. I've been using this, and I've been using that instead of the bronzer. I've been using this, and it really does the trick, and it really looks good on my skin. So I'm just going to finish using this. And I don't know how, I don't think I'll be using this anymore. It just depends, but I was a huge fan of this one. This one is completely dirty because I use it all the time. I love it. And then blush-wise, I do have my Bahama Mama one that I got that I've been using for my Cinco de Mayo, but I've been really stuck on this one here lately, and this is the Show Me Your Cheeks from Elizabeth Mott blush, and this one's in Peach Pink. As you can tell, I've got a good dent in that. You can almost see the outline of the pan, the little circle on it. I'm a really big fan of this one. This one's super beautiful, and this is the one I've decided just to go with. I love this one so much, and I'm a huge fan of it. And then, concealer-wise, I have been using this Wet n Wild Come Correct Celebrity Concealer, and it's the Fergie line. If you push it all down, I've probably got about to this line here up of my product left. And I really do love this concealer. It works really well, and I'm definitely going to keep using it. I like that. And then, let's see what else I have in here I want to share with you guys. I've got all sorts of stuff. I have still been using my skincare line like I did as last month. I've been using my Christy Brinkley moisturizer at night, and I've been using the Olay face moisturizer for the day. And I have been using a as a highlighter, I have been using, blow it's so dirty, my Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter in Radiant Lights. I don't think I'll ever hit pan on this, but because I only use it a few times in a week, I don't use it every day. But I really do love the way this highlighter looks, and it's really, really inexpensive, and it's really nice. So I'm a huge fan of that. And then I have a, let's see, this is my liquid liner. I have been using my Hikari one, the purple one, but I haven't used it as much this month. But I've definitely been using my Ciate black liquid liner. I love this one so much. It looks like this. And this one's starting to dry out a little bit, so I know it's getting close to be finished, but I really do love this one, and I'm a really big fan of it. So that completes my update. I tried to do it really quick this time because last time it just dragged out, and I wanted to make sure that I let you guys know how far I've come on my products. I am super proud of my palette. I'm really getting some use out of this, and I really love this palette so much. And I'm really, really excited to add in my Naked Basics in here, because this will be great to help me, because where I'm starting to run out of my lighter colors, I can always use these in to blend. And I'm just a huge fan of this palette. So I'm definitely going to add this one in with my awesome Urban Decay Vice palette. So I wanted to go in here today. I wanted to share this update with you guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a blessed day. Thanks.